Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. In the last part, we did our rounds around Emerald, got flying, and now it is time for Shadowbringers. Do you remember that talk we had atop the tower in Mortsuk? I'm still the same mind as I was then. I don't abandon you, you don't abandon me, and together we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. Saw it again and again as he tore those veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking that next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes or how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep on walking. Valkyrie spoke of the disaster we would bring down upon our own heads. The ceaseless conflict. Imagine how he would sneer to see what's become of the first, not to mention your perilous predicament. Yet, who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in people's hearts? You achieved what my logic and ideals never could, uniting disparate peoples under the banners of hope and common purpose. Without you, that giant talus would have never raised its head. I have borne witness to many such miracles at your side, and would do so again. This is but another obstacle in the road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me through wonder and danger as you are wont to do, and I shall endeavor not to slow you down. As well thou knowest, if we are to usher emet-selch unto his rest, we must need find his Ascian soul, and his chariot with overwhelming force. The former task requireth oversight, and such have I prepared, upon the exarch's asking no less, though 'twas ever mine intent to provide said boon. The further whence our noble friend doth hailed is a world fallen to Ascian artifice, and he would not see such grim history repeated. In a sense, emet-selch's destruction will be the culmination of the exarch's efforts, a reward for all he hath endured these many years. Yet even as thou stridest into the jaws of peril, forget not what his fondest wish, and that of many others besides, is to see thee survive unto the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiest of outcomes that I do pledge to remain at thy side. Our time in the first has been a never-ending succession of trials, as arduous as our path in the source ever was. Yet through all our journeys together, through that deep and foreboding wood, you have helped me to stay true to my convictions. Thus would I return the favor. Do as your heart decrees, without hesitation or regret, and that's all I will say on the matter. How am I always not targeting the person I need? Well, this has put everyone in a solemn mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we're not even sure this will be the end of it. I suppose we should speak our minds when we have the opportunity. You taught me that much in Almarang. So forgive me this moment of sentiment, Arya, but by dragging me into this sorry mess, you have given me the chance to think and act as I should have, for Reen's sake. Words cannot express how much this has changed my life, or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through action instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there, guarding your back. Okay, now there's no one else to target, so... When Venthylian trusted me with her power, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you can still fall victim to despair. You can still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Gold, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning. I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Venthylia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you. I want to, I do. But I'm not good enough. She told me to follow your example, and I've tried. I've really tried. I'm not asking to be saved. The light... How can you go on? Oh God. Why? Fake can be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero. I know. I'm crying. I'm not sure. Actually, never mind. I think I'll understand better if I try it for myself. No, nothing will come up rooting here in self-pity. I've made my decision, Arya. I'm going with you. Oh, damn it, I have to mount. I turned off back on mount music. Oh, that's going back off. Welcome to the capital. All visitors must present an official written permission before admittance will be granted. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed into the capital, but any guests you may choose to bring with you must remain in your vicinity at all times.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Emet-selch.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you? And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
It is not she who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
We're here for the Exarch.
Well, you can't have him. The wisdom that man guards may open up new worlds of possibilities. He has unlocked the secrets of travel across the rift, and through time as well, it would seem. Quite an accomplishment for one of his incomplete nature. I must explore the limits of his capabilities and harness that power for the Ardor. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the Ancients?
Look at me. I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his Sin Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us, and us alone.
Emet-selch! We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star. Era at the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment.
I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Amaranth is now accessible. Yeah, sure, as soon as I get ready to, you know, be in pro ways. Hopefully we don't have an anti-healer or another DPS. Also, I'm gonna have to talk over emet-selch during this. Just so you all know. I will try not to, but he's gonna talk a lot.
Welcome to the final days of Amaranth.
Okay. I don't remember his full timing. I remember all the lines. I didn't say the lines in this dungeon by heart. But, some of its timing on them all.
The fabric of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
So this first part, we're gonna have a lot of falling debris. I mean, this is kind of the end of days, right? So the first pull, we are actually not going to be pulling this ahead. Pulls here are a little wonky. You can still be pulled, just not in the very first section. Well, I mean, our path is blocked. You can literally already see why. And also, here is the next pull. Yeah, they're really trying to be like, so tanks, you know how to tank big by now, right? So also during this, detonated to spawn, they're going to target a random DPS. Ideally, it said DPS brings it into the group. You really want to focus these tethered ones down. Okay, seriously. When it dies, it is going to go boom. This will do group damage. And yeah. We can now actually go forward, leaving not in their wake, but blood and ash. So all the area names here are like storybook sort of things. So I forgot to do this. So we can actually pull big-ish here. I mean, it's not going to be like as big as whatever. It still was classified as wall-to-wall though. So remember how I mentioned about tethered and you really want to focus those down? Yeah, so, these Terminus Roilers, these elemental ones, they're gonna target the healer as long as the healer is within decent range of them, which is a pretty far range, honestly. And, yeah, it's gonna be putting a healing magic potency down debuff on the healer, so you have to basically focus target those down first before anything else in the group. Obviously AoEs, but I mean, you're still like auto-attacking, and most DPS will have that off-level cooldown attack to use, so. I said everything's going to be changing for Endwalker, or a lot of things. Some things are going to be changing anyway.
Just as prayer gives rise to pridals, our dread made manifest our deepest fears.
And this is the first beast. Thus did the first doom befall us. So, the first beast. The first beast was striking in its unsightliness. First beast, I don't think it has a specific tank buster, if I'm right. I haven't done Amaranth a lot recently, so I don't remember all the specific ones. As if to scour away all life, it calls down a cataclysmic deluge. Thus is going to place massive AoE markers on all but the tank here, which is going to then place proximities. So you do have to really spread these out. Use it. Then it's gonna start charging Final Sky. At which point we want to hide. And that is why this is a wipe. Following that, it's going to bring down basically 90% of the arena. Like so. Also, yes, we are Gimps. We're going to need Gimps in all these initial dungeons. Yeah, so you have to hide there, otherwise it is just death. You will die. Fat, flat, boom, bing, bang, boom. So I guess it targets the tank with this if the tank is one of the only people alive. I got hit by a meteor. So the meteor rains are going to be causing a lot of issues in terms of being able to do, well, much of anything. Burning Sky is going to put AoEs on 2 or 3 party members. I don't remember exactly. I don't trust that little one. Actually, I'm not the only one. Which is good, puts us in place for building collapses. Basics, earthquake is a thing, just have to get out of that. Yeah, just like so. This should actually do my job. If we don't wipe this, we'll be a freaking miracle, basically. And meteor rain. I'm not used to seeing beyond the 3rd, but even hardly the 2nd. Normally, I would see it dead by now, but I mean, when you only have 2 people! My so when I place meteors, I always like to place them a little off the wall. Oh, this was actually in the middle. Neat. I know that that one is this like an enrage? I don't know these things. Oh no, the building's not gonna fall. Okay. Yeah, this is what I mean. I literally haven't seen this far, like, ever in Guy's AI, so, I have no clue what to expect right now. I could limit break in this thing. I'm gonna try and do what you're not supposed to do and focus on damage. Oh my god, we didn't wipe it. And that's the power of people who know the AI, of people who know how to do that fight, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. So in many ways, everything's falling apart. That's great. And we're gonna have what Amarant classifies as a big fault here. Oh, I think that's one of the Endwalker changes they mentioned that twin snakes and I think the mom? Maybe Dragon Kicks were no longer gonna be on or no longer require a stance. the second boss is nowhere near as brutal as that one. The third boss is gonna be rough, though, I think. Just a sense. Just since I have.
The land buckled. The city's burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Even though I don't know some of the things, I do know the script way too big. Anyways, we've got one detonator here. I think it tends to focus the DPS who was here first. I want to say. In. He's done though. Hey, it's in the group. How about me? I wasn't bringing him in. Meteors are a pain in the behind to avoid. Congratulations, we've made it to the second doom. So I forgot to read the title. Oops. Oh hey, you can see a thing in the background there. Thus, the second doom, break us. This boss really isn't bad. Honestly, it's easier than the first boss. Beast bellows and gives birth to terror. Terror which in turn gives birth to my computer dying. That was lovely. That was lovely. Newbies too, but more importantly, my computer dying. Why do they run it around? Just bring it into the group. It'll die faster because it'll be in the group. Please bring it in the group. Its gaze turns skyward and fiery rain falls from the heavens. So again, there's a railer. This does mean focus targeted. If I can target anything, that would be bloody brilliant. I got another detonator. I guess because the other DPS was still taken. I got this detonator. Okay, y'all could bring the stuff into the group here. Instead of making me have to leave the detonator up and trying to hit the roiler. Whatever. Why does the fear take a root? It cannot be fun. So this is really the second boss. It's just beast after beast after beast after beast. Just mass groups of beasts that have been called forth. I mean, I say second boss, but yeah, it's each stage of what happens. So tearing the terror, the ball of Amon. It is DPS raids. We need to kill this before it bursts. It's honestly very easy. It'll grow and grow and grow. As it grows, the burst is going to do more damage to us. And that's usually about
this is far from the worst of it.
See, that's how fights are supposed to go in Emerald. Again, that is the easiest boss of the dungeon, so... The main boss is just
a little
all
further.
the ass and dealing with them.
and you will see the end of a world.
Yeah, there was neither claw nor flame, but our very sins. Nope. So, now that we're here, the final boss is going to be harassing us. The final boss of Amarat. It's going to be doing the line of... Wow, I cannot do that on a player, it turns out. So if you trust your group, you can big pull this. It doesn't look like we're going with the trust the group here. It is kind of scary. I haven't really been paying attention to tank HP. I've been a little bit talking, avoiding all the nonsense, and we're still avoiding nonsense. This is better than random eaters. No, that's a enemy track. Okay, I'm like, there's not even random eaters. No, we don't have them here. Guy is being a jerk. It does, so the way this little laser is doing here works, it just targets a random party member and goes into the spot that they were at when they decided to target them. Yeah. Anyway, I used the moment to tackle. Good job, Rennie. And that is not on me, so it's not going to join the group, is it? True? True. I don't know if I was actually out of that laser. I was! Oh my god. So Spirits of Loathing, yes it is. O2 Wash, Omega 2. Or the model anyway. That's not the boss specifically, but it is the model. The other thing to know about the Zetmers is it is putting a fire resistance down on whoever is tethered to.
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
Okay, alright, yeah. Back to the heavens where they took root, corrupting its halls. We're into that. Oh, we're going big this time. Alright, so this is actually kind of a scary big. Just because you have the pasta guy and also the model for the collusion. S-ring. Sorry, I can't think of a better way to call it. Calipstera from Waiting Study? Yeah, Waiting Study. So this would be an amazing time to obviously use Limit Break if you're a range / mage. I am not. I am a melee, so I am not going to Limit Break here because this is the worst DPS than Limit Breaking them all. So yeah, that says like Tentacles are just going to go after random party members and yada yada yada. I guess I could have single target, couldn't I? I'm just kind of like hitting AoEs and not really paying attention.
But between us and our goal loomed a final misbegotten fiend.
Oh yeah, by the way, those title cards, they weren't just for Light Wardens. That's the third doom come upon us. Undo us. Close here. So this is going to be omnidirectional, I mean, or omnipositional. It kind of has to be. For the depths of despair, the last harbinger arose. So we basically are stuck on the front of it here. Shadow Wreck, SME, general AoE. Oh my god, get it. Please don't keep this up. So yeah, it's going to put that underneath it, and after it does that, it's going to use Apocalypsis. You have to I guess you don't have to. You can survive outside. You basically need to. 98% required to do this. Oh man, just imagine I could have new shoulder tackle, whatever the heck it's called. Or could I just have old shoulder tackle? You basically have to get out of that. You can survive, you just have to have insane healing. I mean, I guess Colin can do it, but still, you have to be really good at it. Definitely Ray, I have never figured out how to tell which place to start first, but here in the start, I started first. Get the heck out. I was out of that game, but decided I wasn't. Cool. It's gonna do one side and then the other. The summoner did not take my advice of getting the heck out. I got another Shadowbringers. Actually, doesn't anything for that. I think that's magical damage. Okay. It will and it won't. Alright, so we're gonna have another form of Deathly Ray, which is gonna target a random party member and do the same persistent thing. It's gonna do this twice. After this, I believe, is the next Apocalypse. So, the thing with Apocalypse is you do not want to stand on a platform that looks like so. If you stand on a platform that looks like so, you will fall to your death. I will actually just go ahead and watch it here. You can see it's like breaking, and goodbye. If you were on that, you were dead. And congratulations, that is your basically enrage timer for this fight. Another Shadow Red. So yeah, that is basically a rage timer. Sort of similar to Death Days? Almost a Doom. Okay. I guess I am out of that. But yeah, sort of similar to that. I was out of that nonsense. Summoner, please. Avoid. My hidden enlightenment. Deathly Ray. I'm gonna wait till after these Deathly Rays. Yeah, because I was worried it was gonna hit me. Okay, wait till after these Deathly Rays to hit this. I've also soloed the last about 10% of this fight as Machinus. I've had incidences with an Amaran. You do have to be, I guess, somewhat careful in terms of using force movement. Gap closers, I guess they're actually properly called. Yeah, so he doesn't jump forward anymore when you're at this point in the platform, obviously. I mean, that would be a really rough enrage. I guess if it was the heart of this, then that would do that, but hey. Yeah, the platforms just start appearing, disappearing bit by bit, and yeah. So I've had incidents in Emerald involving I soloed the last boss and the last 10% of the last boss, and well, that incident in the first boss there, and goodbye, bells. Yeah. Yeah, Amarant is a thing.
Well, well, you prevailed. Nevertheless, Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind. The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Alizé!
You are a mistake. For we who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle.
Fool, who are you? No one, nothing. Once I have reclaimed my heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave. My world will have no need for heroes. Still fighting the good fight.
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away. But that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow. To strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
Do not presume to speak of my future. And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance? Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live. You can see. The light will not be denied.
Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours. Now, Reed! Now!
Fight it. You have to hold on.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
What? All by myself?
Take it. We fight as one. This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story.
No, it can't be. That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone?
We stand together!
How do you? I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half finished. Let expanse contract, eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Damn you all!
It ends this day. One way or another, it ends.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain.
Let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another. I am Hades, he who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
The dying Gasp is now accessible.
Show your faulted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
Welcome to Hades. Oh god, turn the music down so I'm not screaming. I don't wake up in here first. But it's so good! You are destined for not Elf, but Oblivion. Also, I think the last time the case was Extreme. So, yeah. Ravenous Assault is the Tank Buster and the Soul Buster. So do not stand behind it, or, small AoE Buster, rather. You do not stand behind the tank, or by the tank. So when you hear Darkness Range, it's gonna do split AoEs, half-half. The same size will be the same on front or back, really. I mean, if it's safe on left, it's gonna be safe on left. So Dark Eruption is going to be a... My bad. I forgot about the underneath. Alright, and Arcane by Command is gonna start bringing down circles. You can dodge it. I am used to the extreme strategy if you don't dodge this. But you can. Like so. Most of the extreme of it does it twice. And same with the shell spread. It's gonna be lines out like so. And then again. Grabbing this up. Tank Buster again. Maybe I need to like minimize my firebox so I can stop using random light spikes. Alright, Darkness Range. That's it. That's the name of this. It's Darkness Range. I'm sorry. And we hit the HP trigger there. So what you really want to do here is each tank wants to take a half. The tank then wants to bring them into the middle, or at least over to the other half, so that you can just AoE. Because this is ad phase, you can tell. And after the first ad phase, it's gonna bring out all these other ones. There's gonna be 3 single targets and a stack. Obviously, do not stack these single targets on the stack. Obviously, they don't stack the stacks. You also don't stack the stacks, but there's not multiple stacks here, so you don't have to stack the stacks. And we run that back again, except this time with some line AoEs. Oh my god, look at this guy spamming. Well, there goes that ninja. One more round! I think we're going to do some about bringing him in. Maybe, it's kind of doing decent. Except is on the summoner. The summoner we actually had just recently in our Emerald run. See. So Ancient Dark, at the end of all that, we get an Ancient Dark. It was on a timer, I'll just say 100, just wipe, yada yada. Impressive resilience, but it matters little. Alternative break the stubborn will. Filmagade, 3 sets. Unburden your sleeping souls, my brethren. See, what's on the mouse here? I can't get it. I got one.
Behold, a sorcerer of El, tremble before thy glory.
So of course, you know, I found out I was so used to this in Extreme. I kind of just was fighting French Extreme, so yeah. No, I did normal in French. I did Extreme in English, didn't I? Alright, so Stella Stream, you want to get out of the middle. He is super good at his tells. Like, this is one of the best bosses I've ever seen in terms of his tells. If you see he's doing something on the side, you do not go to that side or whichever. So that was a dual tank buster, by the way. Echoes of the Lost, it's gonna do a swipe. Guess what? Super good at tells. You go behind the claw that he is raising. And this is in. You can see he's bringing his wings in like so. And you go to the middle. Yeah, seriously, Hades has insanely good tells in this phase. Like, once you've seen them once, it's just like, yeah. Dual Earthshakers on the tanks. They want to split them out like so and then run in. I guess you can also stack them, but I would not recommend. Again, Echo of the Lost, go behind the claw he's using, or behind the wing, whatever you want to call it. I could actually use solo tackle. Alright, captivity. You do not want to be in the circle with whoever is being captivity. Because it's going to put them in a serial jail. We need to break them out, and I need to hit the right move because, you know, yes, this phase is also omnipositional, by the way. Didn't mention that, but yes, this part of Hades is omnipositional. Don't worry about it. Another dual strike. However, this dual strike is going to have a 6-part continuation. After the tanks, it's going to hit every single other party member with a single target one. With a little AoE around it, so you do not want to back up. This place will be your doom. This place will be your doom. You need all the circles be covered to clear that doom. If you do not do it in time, it is a wipe. In normal, in this version, there is a checkpoint hitting this part of Hades. Stream, there is not. Life in captivity. I'm sorry to everyone's ears for what is about to happen here. Dang, and that was third. You'll actually have to match stat pass for this particular one. Give me a decent lead, but not as fast as I do. I may have practiced from doing this on other fights, though. Certain extreme. Yeah, so now it's gonna bust out. I need to find my mouse cursor again so we can do this. So as use the Dark Devours, this safe spot here is gonna grow deeper and deeper. And keeper, this is a DPS check, however, it is also a healing check. So, just be ready. So, keeper 2. And every dark hours, that darkness comes in further and further and further.
You have no power over me. Will not kill. Should I surrender this fight, what will become of it all? What will become of our dreams? Our desire?
Enough, damn you!
Infernal strength!
Now! Strike with all thy might!
Remember. Remember us.
Remember that we once lived.
It's over. Emet-selch is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
What dost thou see?
Her ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart. Yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but emet-selch stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
I had help from a hero of this world.
I see.
Where to start? I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
Oh yeah, all these options. It's good to see you awake, Grahatia.
Well, 'tis good to be awake.
Those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his. They did something heroic, mark my words. You need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love. They're sure to be back any moment now. Any moment.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right.
There, look! Over there, over the beach!
Ho there! Greetings!
You all right?
Welcome back!
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens. Heavens. Take me.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Wait! Where's Urianger?
He must have fallen behind.
But shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up, sooner or later.
For the love of... Alphino!
Welcome back, dear ones!
And thus did salvation come to the first. The lamps of Amarot will fade along with emet-selch's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were. Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain. This tale, too, will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals and moves on. Nevertheless,
As ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life, so too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy. Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you? Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall.
Well, that kind of just went like poof right back into the game. I was expecting a loading screen or something. No. I guess that was our little breather.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the First.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow scions, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure she arrives within this city next time.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, you will. Don't you worry about that, Rain.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side. Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, in the Source.
To the West Gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty. Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor! Wait! Oh! Your Radiance!
Gaius! You've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself. But I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat. Gaius!
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice! I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac and Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Xenos!
Arya, is it really you? How? When? We didn't think you'd be back for ages. Would you rather I win again? Oh, don't be daft! I just can't believe you're actually back. We heard the good news from your pixie friend, but nothing compares to seeing you in the flesh. As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, the Guardian armies have been slow to react and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we have yet to see any sign of that awful Black Rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, but I suppose we did call in an old friend to help out on that count. Crown, I had a terrible time tracking him down, though it will be worth it to see the look on your face when you find out who it is. Anyway, I was just about to make contact with this helper of ours and then confirm the latest news from the front. Might you fancy having a rest while I do? Ah, the Warrior of Light, back where she belongs, just as if nothing had happened. Well, you do seem super different somehow. You have to tell me all about your adventures when we next have a spare moment. Until then, welcome back! Oblivion has claimed him. Emet-selch gone. La Habrea gone. I alone remain, the last of the unbroken. Once more, I move to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. Ah, Xenos. Never did I dream you could overpower me so completely, possessed as I was of your body and all its uncanny strength. And now that I've shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who could predict how events will unfold? Not I. Emissary. What a poor jest that title has become. The flow of history has become muddled, its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them. You have wrested the advantage title, and the thieving hands of your disciples will tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden, and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing as we weaken and fade. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most egregious obstacle to our ascendance, a barbed thorn in my side, she may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes mired in the first, and victory will be ours at the last. Warrior of Darkness now, are they? Then their fate is decided. They shall meet the same end as those who came before, death at the hands of warriors of light. It seems you were right. Yes, there is something out there. But it would mean crossing moms and moms of this infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures as I understand it. Even were we to restrict ourselves to brief arrays, I don't like to imagine the effect it would have on our ether. But you still want to go, don't you? We may have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. Well, when you put it that way. What choice do we have? Well, of course I'm going with you. That's what family is for, isn't it? Come on, let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. Though blazing skies give way to gentle night, what hand can end the war of dark and light? You have completed the main scenario quest, Shadowbringers! By opening the trust interface located under duty, you may now repeat previously completed main scenario dungeons with a party of NPC avatars. Avatars will gain EXP and level up in accordance with their duty participation. For more information, please refer to the help found within the interface itself. Furthermore, bolstered by your experiences in the first, you are now able to accept new quests from job-related NPCs in the source. In order to access them, the following conditions must be met. Reach level 80 and give a job. Complete the relevant level 70 job quest. Complete the associated role quest line. Quest locations and other details can be reviewed in the level 70 job quest journal entry. In addition, quests to unlock new content now become available in the Crystarium. Rest well, Warrior of Light and Darkness, for 2 worlds of adventure await your return. We did it. We did it, y'all. We did it! We made it! We beat Shadowbringers! Good thing there's all the patches left to go! Woo! It only gets better. Mostly gets better. But the point is, thank you for watching. In the next part, we will crack into the 5.0 post-game dungeons. This is going to be the only post-game dungeons of Shadowbringers. The rest of the patches will have none. As such, I will use the rest of the patches in that little dungeon spot to wrap up all those side quests I have left behind in my I want to finish Shadowbringers. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just figure out which quest to put where, maybe like wrap it up by zone or something and plop those into the dungeon spot. But 5.0 does have some because they had to fill out what is known as Expert Roulette. I have kind of talked about it before, but it is relevant because I'm now level 80. Expert Roulette is the lightest 2 to 3, depending on where we are in the expansion. Max level dungeons. So right now it's the last 2 dungeons of Shadowbringers. When Shadowbringers first launched, it was Amarot along with the 2 post-game dungeons I'll do next time. So, yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoy it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. And until next time, this is rinimt, signing out. Bye!